Hello, Grade 7. Welcome to SY 2021-2022, and our Week 1 lesson is Analogy. The coverage of Week 1 is from September 13, Monday, until September 18, Saturday. Our objective for this lesson is this lesson deals with developing critical thinking by analyzing and completing analogy. This also includes deeper appreciation of patterns in terms of words and pictures. Now, I want you to read again these words. Say patterns, words, pictures. So meaning, in this lesson, we will study the patterns of words to create mental pictures. Let us read this definition. An analogy shows the relationship between words. It states the likeness between two things that are otherwise unlike. Analogies may enable one to learn new words by recognizing the relationship between words. Let me emphasize these words, relationship of words. So again, the key words in this meaning are relationship. Okay, did you see this word? So that is our keyword. Now, when we say relationship, we will focus on likeness. In Tagalog, pagkakatulad. Pagkakatulad ng mga salita na minsan daw ay unlike na hindi naman talaga literal na magkahawig. Now, aaralin daw natin ang kaugnayan sa pagitan ng bawat salita. Example, English is to language as mathematics is to arithmetic. This example shows that as a subject, English teaches about language while mathematics teaches about arithmetic. Now, the similarities in these two topics or in these two big words, English and mathematics, is the word teaches. Or in Tagalog, ang itinuturo ng dalawang asignaturang ito ay ang unay lengguwahe, ang ikalaway pagbibilang. The colon is used to split the analogy into two parts. Keep in mind that the first set of words present a relationship that is the same or alike as the second set of words. One possible way to read or verbalize an analogy is like this example. English is to language as mathematics is to arithmetic. Okay, let's focus first on the colon. I hope you are familiar with this punctuation. Now, our colon or the colon is used now to split the analogy into two parts. Look at this for example. Okay, can you follow my cursor? I hope you do. Now, instead of saying English, colon, language, colon, colon, mathematics, colon, arithmetic, you're going to say it English is to language as mathematics is to arithmetic. Focus on this word. The words is to means one colon. The two colon is equivalent to the word as. And again, another colon is equivalent to the words is to. Okay? I hope you get it. This is what we call analogy sentence. Let's move on to the next slide. Learning Task 2. Now guys, I did not include Learning Task 1 because I believe that is a very easy task. And that is our initial task that uses different shapes so that you can unlock the different patterns. So again, let's move on to Task 2. Direction says, identify the appropriate word to complete the analogy by choosing the letter of the correct answer. Write your answers in your notebook. If you will understand the direction, it says here letter, letter only, meaning you're going to write the letter only in your notebook or paper. Let's have number 1. Teacher, colon, school, colon, priest, colon, blank. Or simply say, teacher is to school, priest is to blank. Our choices are A. Church, B. Market, C. Road, D. Port. Let us try to understand the relationship. A teacher is a person who works in a school. Correct. A priest is a person who works in blank. What do you think is our correct answer? Okay, the correct answer is letter A. Let us have number 2. Father, colon, son, colon, mother, colon, blank. Or simply saying, father is to son as mother is to blank. Let us try to know the relationship of these words. Father, same gender as to son. Mother, same gender as to blank. The correct answer is daughter. Okay, you might be wondering, why not aunt? Aunt is also a female gender. Because if you're going to find out the relationship of a father and son, they are next to kin. So therefore, the answer in mother should also be next to kin. And the correct answer, or the one next to kin, is letter C, daughter. Okay, I believe there are 10 items for this for this test rather, on your module. Work on your own now. Suppose you're done with learning task 2, let's move on to learning task 3. Direction says, complete each analogy by supplying the missing word. Choose your answers from the options below and write your answers in your notebook. So again, you're going to find the missing word. On your module, there are choices on the left or inside the box. You're going to get the answer inside the box. Now here, you're going to write the missing word on your notebook, meaning no need to copy the entire sentence. Let us have number 1 and 2 again as an example. Bicycle is to cyclist as airplane is to blank. Okay, let us try to understand the relationship of these words. So bicycle, a vehicle driven by a cyclist. And airplane is a vehicle driven by a blank. What do you think is the answer? Correct. A pilot. Twins is to two as quadruplets is to blank. Twins means how many? The answer is 2. Quadruplet means how many? Is it 3, 4, or 5? The correct answer is 4. Correct. Okay? Work on your own now for the remaining items on your module. Suppose you're done with learning task 3, let's move on to learning task 4. Identify the missing words to complete the analogies. Write your answers in your notebook. Now, on your module, I believe there's a table presented there, and you need to analyze it from left to right. So look at number 1, bird, colon, blank, fish, colon, blank. Let's understand the relationship. Since the missing entry is in the first set, analyze the relationship of words in the second set. So bird is our first set. Fish and swim is our second set. Fish is an animal that has the ability to swim. What do you think is the ability of a bird? The correct answer is fly. Very good. Okay, I believe you can answer the remaining numbers. Let's have number 5 or learning test 5. Identify the missing words to complete the analogies. Then translate the analogy into sentences. Write your answers in your notebook. Battery, colon, flashlight, colon, or semicolon, keyboard, colon, blank. Let us understand. Where do we use a battery? The answer is in a flashlight. Where do we use a keyboard? In the blank. Correct answer is computer. Okay, let's translate the analogy in a sentence. Here it goes. Battery is to flashlight as keyboard is to computer. This is the translation for analogy number 1, wherein we substitute the first column with the words is to and the middle column with the word as and the remaining column with the word is to. Okay, again, let's repeat the sentence. Battery is to flashlight as keyboard is to computer. Now, this task or learning task 5 will be your performance task. So make sure you follow directions carefully. It is expected after answering Learning Task 5 that you already know how to read and write an analogy sentence. Now you are ready to answer Task 6. See your modules. Now for Task 6, it is actually an inverted format from analogy sentence into simple analogy. Okay, again, to find out more, go to your module and see Task 6. That's all for this week. I hope you will learn something about analogy and I hope you love our first lesson. Thank you and goodbye.